Hey man, want to come over crack open a cold one? Oh yeah, no, I got something real special. Nah, 60 years aged. Yeah, I thought you might.
Dude, what the hell?
Hello, everybody. I'm Ronald Cocaine, and this is El Senor Chavez, my good friend. Today we have something very special. This is a mass protective fueled M9A1 faceplate size M position of canister stem negative L LOTBS 280224. My favorite. So this is something I found on eBay for a shockingly good deal. I think it came out to about $80 overall. And I'm very excited to open this from the Korean War. Completely unopened. It's been sealed for about 60 years. And it's wound up in my hands, which was a huge mistake, and we will forever condemn this tin can to hell. Chavez, you ready to open it?
Si, senor.
Alright. Let's do this. Alright, you ready? To open it, we just take the key, slide it in there. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that hiss. Smells like asbestos. Or actually, I wasn't expecting there to be a hiss. I was going to make a joke about, oh, no hiss. But no, that was a good hiss. Uh-oh.
You know what word hiss rhymes with?
Kiss. You can't tell because of the mask, but he's blushing like hell right now. Alright, y'all. There we go. Get that last bit right there. Nope, that doesn't want to. There we go. Let's see what we have in here. Whole thing is contained within this paper package right here. Don't cut yourself.
Trust.
Alright, and turn it sideways. There you go, now it fits better. Whole thing seems to be contained in this paper package right here. We're going to be very carefully documenting every single...
Go on. It's okay.
It seems like it's tied up with two individual strings right here. Those are the very first casualties of this holy war of documentation.
The hem, the can.
Okay, the first three, held together with a little piece of tape here. Again, this thing survived 60 years without being opened or damaged, and now we come along. Very carefully unwrap the whole thing. The literal last thing I want to do right now is tear the paper, because I feel bad enough opening this as it is. There we go. It's like Christmas in, what is it, September? Here we go. U.S. Field Protective Mask M9A1. So, I've done some research about this. This is the carrying case for the gas mask. I believe this goes over your shoulder and this goes around your waist, like so. One of the reasons as well that I wanted to get this specifically an unopened can was because the rubber on these things really tends to degrade over time. It'll become very stiff and or brittle and even chalky. But from what I've read, unopened cans like this, actually have a snowball's chance in hell of still being soft and usable. So we got opening up here, 3 flaps on the side, and there we have the main event. If I can get it out. Okay, there we go. Alright, so the full contents of the carrying case are we have this right here. This is anti-dim cloth for gas masks. Wet the fingertips and moisten the inner surface of the eyepieces. Rub vigorously with the cloth until the surface is clean and dry. So this is essentially, let me bring this up closer so you can see it better. This is essentially cleaning cloth for the lenses of the gas mask to prevent fogging. Probably won't be opening this either. Alright, and now we have the gas mask itself, and that is, feel that, that's still good. That rubber is still very good.
Looks like my GP5.
It leaves a little bit of residue on the fingers, but that is quite negligible. So right here as well, we have, oh my god. This right here is the M11 gas mask filter, which was standard issue with these. Oftentimes, depending on the issue, it came in its own individual smaller can to preserve its freshness. Obviously that wasn't needed with this. Interesting thing about the M11 filter is that the first layer is a asbestos-laden cotton, meaning that if we breathe through this, we will straight up get cancer and die.
Yeah.
You wanna try it?
Oh yeah, sure.
The way these filters were originally made, you wouldn't be inhaling a lot of asbestos, if any at all, because the asbestos was laden into the cotton as a form of absorption and filtering. But we have no idea how the filter itself has degraded over the years. So even if this was in perfect brand new condition, I would not be putting this on my face. And then finally we have the actual mask itself. I've always thought it looks kind of like a rabbit, personally. So we have everything here. This would be the intake. This would be the outtake. And this wasn't issued with any kind of drinking hose or filter. Later versions of the mask and its successors were. Do I want to put this on my face? The answer is yes. Will I still wish I had done that after I put it on my face? Stay tuned! If I get asbestos poisoning and die, or inhale a bunch of rubber and die...
Sucks to be you, buddy!
Sucks to be me, bro. My last words are, this was for the vine. Actually, it does not smell all too bad. You can't really, I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying right now. I'll put subtitles if you can't. Because unlike this gas mask right here, there is no diaphragm in here. You can see these, and a lot of modern gas masks are actually issued with diaphragms that are specifically intended to remain airtight but allow voice to be carried through more normally. Because let's compare. You see how I'm talking, and then you see how Chavez is talking here. I'm going to put him down for that. So a bit of a fun fact for you. So these were actually issued with 60 millimeter connections for the filters, as was common during the time period, and remained common until I want to say about 2002-ish. Post editing me, please correct me if I'm wrong about that. But about 2000.
Chat, is he stupid?
I am stupid. Yes, that's not in question. But around that time, eventually they replaced the 60 millimeter with the NATO standard 40 millimeter, which is what we have here. And just as a rule of thumb, if it's got a 60 millimeter filter, there is a good chance it has asbestos in it. So please do not actually use that. Just as a rule in general, there's an excellent guide. I'll put a link in the description. That's where I did a lot of my research. The gas mask and respirator wiki. I'll put a link in the description below.
Very, very reliable source.
Shockingly, actually, yeah. But that's where I learned, there's asbestos in this, so that's why I'm not getting cancer as we speak. Yeah, there we go. It's just unleash a biohazard. Just unleash like a biohazard in my parents' house.
Not the first time.
Not the first time I've done that. No, I've committed acts of chemical terrorism within my parents' residence many times before.
That's not funny, bro.
Yes, it is.
Did you mean to make a fart joke earlier? Wait.
No, I made a fart joke.
Yeah, chemical warfare in your parents' house. That's very obvious.
I didn't know I wasn't even doing that. I was just actually saying chemical warfare. I was actually implying I released mustard gas in my parents' house before. I didn't realize you thought it was a fart joke.
That's why I said it wasn't funny.
That's why I was so confused, because normally you love jokes about committing acts of domestic terrorism.
No, that's just a fart joke, dude.
No, you're right. It's not funny. If the NSA finds this video, they will put me on another list. What's one more on the pile, though? Am I right, buddy? Up top.
Too slow.
racist.
I'm not racist, I'm just sexist.
Exactly. Well, we here on Ronald California are not racist. We are only sexist, and we only discriminate. We only discriminate against religions and sex. All right.
I'm also homophobic. And transphobic. And Islamophobic.
Yeah, man.
And racist.
Yeah, man. I'm homophobic. Housing prices scare the shit out of me.
I hate white people too. Hey, so for the sake of the video, we live in Concord, North Carolina. Our address is 291 Winthorough Lane.
Our address? Are we living together? Are we gay? Hey, you're homophobic, Chavez. I don't know what to believe anymore.
I love kissing men.
All right, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Okay.